Obviously, you haven't heard the pub bark. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street, Clarksville. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for joining us. We are starting off today by highlighting and learning more about Team Red, White, and Blue. This nonprofit, Team RWB, works to help service members and veterans transition back into community life after their time with the military is over. Some valuable information that is coming up for you very shortly. After that, we hear all about this Saturday's Veterans Day variety show happening at the Roxy Regional Theatre. MC and host Jeff Bornstein talks to us about why they wanted to host this variety show for veterans on Saturday, what it means to them. As Jeff will explain, he is a veteran himself and has done a number of these shows, and it just brings such joy to both service members and veterans out there. After that, we talk about the Eagle Toy Run happening Saturday morning at Fort Campbell. If you have a motorcycle and have a heart to brighten the lives of children this holiday season, the Eagle Toy Run is for you. We'll have all the information that you need to know coming up. We'll also find out what's making the wrap with reporter Cheri Reeves.
This is the wrap for the Thursday, November 9th edition of Main Street Clarksville. This week, Main Street Clarksville takes a closer look at how the Sheriff's Department is working with the school district to protect our students in our public schools. In addition to adding more SROs to the school buildings, read about how the Sheriff's Office plans to increase a weapons detection pilot program, pending approval from the Montgomery County Commission. Clarksville police arrested Danyan Dallin, age 50, this week for shooting and killing a 37-year-old man at the In-N-Out Market on Crash Street. If you pay your Clarksville gas and water bill with a credit card, it could cost you more come February. The Clarksville City Council has passed the first of two measures to add a fee onto those credit card transactions. And if you see a veteran this week, thank him or her for their service to our country. Veterans Day will be celebrated with schools and city and county offices closed. We'll bring you coverage next week of the big Veterans Day parade in downtown Clarksville come Saturday. And that's the wrap. I'm Cheri Reeves, Main Street, Clarksville.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So, of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way when flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage. It ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
When it comes to insurance, you want a name you can trust. Wendy Danielle Stack is here to help. With over 7 years of experience, Danielle and her team are here to assist you in finding the right coverage for all of your needs. From auto and home to life and business insurance, we have customized options for everyone. We'll work with you to create a personalized plan that protects everything in your life that matters most. Call today and see for yourself why Danielle Stack is the go-to insurance agent in Clarksville.
At Implant and General Dentistry, we're proud to offer dental care you can trust. Our team, led by Dr. Andrew Flips, is dedicated to serving our community with the highest quality of care. We offer comprehensive dental exams, cleanings, whitening, and more. With our compassionate and experienced team, you'll be able to smile with confidence. Come experience the difference for yourself. Call us today to schedule an appointment or visit our website to learn more.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-sized Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Enriching the lives of veterans, that is the work being done by the Montgomery County Veterans Coalition Advocates. I'm talking Team Red, White, and Blue to tell us more about this service that they're offering, all the services. We have Jimmy Wiesner with us. He is the Tennessee State Coordinator and Chapter Captain at Team RWB. Again, Red, White, and Blue. Clarksville, Fort Campbell. First off, Jimmy, thank you so much for your time. What is Team Red, White, and Blue all about?
Okay, so we are a nonprofit organization that was created back in 2010. He and Clarksville came in 2013. So we are, our mission is to enrich the life of American veterans, but it's also open for everybody. So civilians, community. So the way that I say it is connect veterans to community and community to veterans. And the way that we do that is to physical activities, community service, volunteering, anything that we can get involved and give back to the veterans, and same thing that they know that they can give back is still after their service, they know they can still become valuable to the community.
How do you get this information out? How can they connect with you? Because we have veterans, again, the largest number of veterans here in the Montgomery County area, but of course you have others throughout Middle Tennessee, the Tennessee area and beyond. How can you get the information out that you're here to serve and to help them?
Okay, so definitely here in Clarksville, Fort Campbell, when I got out, I got to learn about Team RWB. Clarksville, Fort Campbell is one of the biggest. Of course, we got Fort Campbell right outside the gates. So if you reach to teamrwb.org, that will be the website that you can sign in, which is right behind here. You can see it. If you see it to the right where it says log in and signed up, you go there. And the beauty that's been for a couple of years, now we have an app, which, the whole technology and everything. So all the soldiers and everybody that have basically a smartphone will be able to create an app, and the app is being developed every single month. So now you can put in your address, you can see the chapter that's going to be around because of your zip code, and then you can see all the different events that chapter does. So for example, right here in Clarksville, Fort Campbell, like tonight we have a yoga. There's Downtown Commons, they have a yoga. So that right there will tell you the time, who is the leader, the address, and you can actually see who's coming, who's interested, and you can put in there, and you got all the information to your fingertips to be able to create. And the beauty is you travel, you'll be able to send things, search anything in the area that you are there. So
that is wonderful. And I'm also curious to how your group, Team RWB, advocates for veterans.
So we are part of many other organizations as well. One of the big ones that I like to always mention is the Montgomery County Veterans Coalition.
Yes.
So if you haven't heard of it, definitely something that you need to look up. We are part of it. So it is all the 400 organizations that's part of that. We do a monthly meeting. And then right now it is the executive director is Cece Wheeler, and she connects all these organizations to see what are the veterans' needs. So in the aspect for what organization does, to physical, mental, and anything in between that we can do that. We can also partner with other organizations to what they do with education, housing, or anything in the aspect. So helping leaders to be able to help better our members. So
that is wonderful. And this isn't one of those things where you go in for a few months and then you get out. This is something that you can be a part of for a lifetime.
That's correct. That's correct. Like many other organizations. And for us, Team RWB, it is free. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to be part of the member. One of the organizations that we like to give back to the service member, to the families, to the civilians who want to be part, to a community that really wants to care about what we do in this town. They're so veteran friendly. So definitely with so many other organizations that we can work along.
The work that you do, you can't do it alone. Jimmy, you're just one person. What sort of team do you have built to help veterans? So
we have a whole volunteer force. So right now I got 7 leaders here in Clarksville, Fort Campbell. We always look for leaders. So definitely if you would like to be a leader and learn a little bit more, go to the page, teamrwb.org, or you can go to our Facebook page and Clarksville, Fort Campbell chapter. That's in Facebook, Team RWB, Clarksville Fort Campbell chapter. And right there, you can send us a message and we would love to have you. One of my directors, right? I'm a communication director, which is recently, she had promoted to deputy chapter captain, which is Petra Rausch. She's taken the lead right now all the chapter to be able to take it to all the new fun adventures that we're going to keep having for the months.
I have to ask you, for Petra, again, being a female, is it important to have a female kind of in a role to, help the female veterans coming in?
So we like to have pretty much everybody's role.
Okay.
So definitely having a female, definitely having civilians, college students, active duty. So we would like to have pretty much everybody's input, because then we can see everybody's views and what everybody likes to participate. So, yeah.
Very nice. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about, the soldiers when they go to get out, how hard that transition can be. Because again, sometimes you have that excitement of, again, you've done your time, you've served your country, and now it's time to move on. But there's a lot that comes with that. And sometimes it's not noticed until, unfortunately, you've left.
Yeah. So, going through the process not too long ago, I've been retired since 2018. There is that transition period when you're supposed to be worrying about the transition, taking care of everything. Through times and through experience, it's an excitement because, it's the next chapter of your life. It's a little bit different when you're retired because it's some different briefings you have to go. But when you separated from the military, let's say you only did a few years, you didn't do 20 years. So it is same thing, some steps. Sometimes we are rushing, and I can see it to some of my old soldiers that I used to have. They're rushes to get out because they're worrying about the TA-50, the equipment, but we miss some of these important meetings that are going to help you when you get out. And they realize that after they get out, they are like, oh man, I should have paid attention to the education briefing. I should have paid attention to, my life insurance briefing, things like that. So we, and a lot of the organization here, we can help out to the point of contact with somebody that's actually going to help you. It's not going to try to charge you for information that should be given, free for you, because this is like a veteran community. So in that aspect, we can help out to the soldier, because that puts a stress. They're like, oh my God, I missed that briefing, and you got kids, a spouse. So we'll be able to come in with experience because we've been here, we went through it, and we'll be like, hey man, no worries. We can get you to the right place, talk to the right people that literally are looking for the best interest for that member.
I love that. Before you leave us, I would love for you to share kind of your background in the military with those watching.
Okay, so I did almost 23 years in the service. I was at the Army. I retired as a first sergeant here in Fort Campbell. Served many different units. I've been in Europe, many positions, and definitely enjoy it. I enjoy serving. Something that's being to my family. I did 7 combat deployments, so with that came a lot of stressors, experience, and also life learning. So I've seen the worst that humanity can do. I also seen the best at that aspect. So having all that purpose training, when I got out, I was like, also on my aspect, it's like, okay, what am I going to do next? I didn't need to go to a job right away. I set up my retirement and planning through some mentorship that I have when I get out. So that's what I'm trying to give back to some of the soldiers, that you can do it. You can retire, you can have a second chapter in your life, but let's do it right. And, everybody's life is a little bit different, but some of the people can help you that had done it before. So the experience come along, and definitely we should have mentors that can give you some pointers on how to do some of the stuff. Thank you for sharing all this with us. Any final thoughts or anything else before you leave us today? Definitely appreciate you to be able to put our name on there. So, and we would love to have you guys. So it's many organizations here in Clarksville, Fort Campbell. It's a very veteran-friendly community. Team Red, White, and Blue is another opportunity for you guys to be able to connect, to give back, to get something back as well. In this wonderful group of people that we live together, veterans, civilians, college students. Let's come together to do wonderful things for this town, and at the same time have fun, because that's what it comes all about. Wonderful. And your website once more? Yeah, teamrwb.org. Thank you so much. Jimmy Wiesner, Tennessee State Coordinator and Chapter Captain at Team RWB, Clarksville, Fort Campbell. We appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Stefanie. Thank you. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up in a couple of minutes.
The first time I ever went out for Thanksgiving, I just went, oh my gosh, it was a life changer for me. And they have got a Thanksgiving feast prepared for you here at the Omni. But you're going to have to make reservations. And to talk more about it, we have head chef Jonathan Welch, who joins us today. Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me. Thanksgiving is our Super Bowl. That's the biggest day of the year for our restaurant, besides maybe Mother's Day and Easter, where we do a very similar brunch buffet. But you know, we're really excited. We get a lot of locals, and we really want this to be a thing about Nashville. You know, absolutely any guests in the hotel are welcome, but we want to get as many folks that live here to come see what we do.
Don't forget, make your reservation right now. If you can get one, you better make it right now. Anywhere from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, get that reservation in for Kitchen Notes at Omni Nashville.
This Christmas, Give a Little Nashville needs your help to bring joy to children in need. We'll be hosting toy drives during the holiday season, so please donate toys for kids of all ages. On December 3rd, join us for our Cocktails with Santa red carpet event, where you can mingle with other supporters and enjoy festive drinks and food. Together, we can make a difference in our community this holiday season. Visit givealittle.nashville.com or find us on Facebook to learn more and register today.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way when flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage. It ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. This Saturday is Veterans Day. That is November 11th. A number of events will be taking place for veterans in our area, one being a fun variety show. It is the Veterans Day Variety Show, A Salute to Service. The MC of the event, Jeff Bornstein. You're also the one that's coordinated this, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So coordinating this for our veterans. It's happening at the Roxy on Saturday. Well, first off, thanks for sharing this with us here.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me back here. And this is going to be a great show.
Of course, it's going to be a great show because
we have other acts.
I was going to say because you are there. Yeah. Being a veteran, what does this mean to veterans out there when something is put on for them?
I think it shows appreciation that they're acknowledged. Mm-hmm. Way back, in Vietnam, a lot of the vets didn't feel like they're appreciated. It's a different interview. Mm-hmm. But veterans it's nice to be acknowledged. And
you're a veteran of you were in the Army.
Correct.
For how many years?
I almost did 3. They medically discharged me.
Okay. And why was this important for you to do?
Because when I was there in 1980, morale wasn't high, it wasn't low. It wasn't wartime, it was the Cold War, and someone definitely had their finger on the button, so it was stressful. And my job, my MOS, was military intelligence and recon. So being MI, I got to see a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes, if you will, and it wasn't. It was a little stressful. Yeah. But the USO had sent the cast out to come out and play from Happy Days to come out and play softball with us, mm-hmm. and that was a blast. So it made us kind of forget, what was going on for that couple hours, and did a meet and greet. And while they came out that long ago, I can remember thinking in my mind, this 22-year-old kid, mm-hmm. how cool would it be to come out and do something like this for the troops? Mm-hmm. Not even thinking how the hell I'm going to do this. I had no idea.
And then fast forward several years.
Fast forward 2004, I was asked and handpicked by a troop called Comics on Duty, mm-hmm. where I went out with 5 other comedians. I was the only comedy magician, and we went out and we did 32 shows in 23 days. Mm-hmm. We started off in Kuwait, went to Iraq, Bahrain, Djibouti, Saudi Arabia. And I've got a crazy story about Saudi Arabia.
Of course you do. You have a lot of crazy stories.
If you want to hear that one, that one's pretty intense. It's cool though. But and then that was 2004, and then 2005 I thought this would be really cool to do something like this. So Kimberly and I, my wife, as you know, you've met mm-hmm. her, we thought, hey, what can we do? So I came up with Operation Magic. And Operation Magic, unbeknownst to me at the time, was something that they did back in World War II. Okay. And I didn't know this because I wanted to trademark my logo, Operation Magic. And it was, I don't want to butcher this, but the gist of it was an operation for us to go into Japan.
Okay.
Something to do with that. I don't remember exactly. But I wanted to trademark it, so I trademarked Operation Magic.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we got to the bases, which we do now, Kimberly and I, we do a comedy variety magic show across the board in the U.S. for all the bases. I started thinking, we're getting hired and everyone thinks that we're showing up, they're just going to be seeing magic when it's a variety show.
Mm-hmm. Want to see more than that.
Yeah, and it was more than that.
Right.
So I changed to Operation Bravo. So it's
Okay.
been Operation Bravo for the last 15 years now.
Very nice. And those who you may not be familiar with Jeff, if you're not, please look him up. Jeff and Kimberly Bornstein. They have been on stage there at Magic Castle, as well as House of Cards and a number of other places. You have some great connections, two of them being the comedy magician coming to this, as well as a juggler coming to the Roxy. What can people expect on Saturday?
Comedy, juggling, magic. I'll be emceeing, like you mentioned, do a little bit of magic. And like I said earlier, I'm going to try to be funny. You know, I'm only one sitcom short of Seinfeld. So, but Scott Cantrell will be juggling. We're all three of us are resident magicians at the House of Cards in Nashville.
Okay.
Scott is also an amazing juggler, world-class juggler, and he'll be showing off his amazing skills. And then Kevin King, who I think is just a comedy genius, will be closing the show.
Very nice.
And I just wanted to lay low and just MC it and keep the show going. And if you are a veteran or active duty and you show up with a active military ID, you get in free.
Very nice. So again, Saturday, if you're looking for something to do, or even if you just, you want to have a fun date or something, go to this variety show there again for veterans. And as Jeff just mentioned, you will get in free for that. For others who would like to go and show their support, how much are tickets?
Well, it's November 11th. And tickets are $25.
Okay, not much.
Not much at all. And plus you get to come down and like you talked about at the top, you come down and you get to say thank you to a veteran. Mm-hmm. And I know there's going to be a lot of vets there and they're going to appreciate it.
100%. Is there anything else about the show that we should know before we head out Saturday?
Bring yourself, suit up and show up and laugh and have fun.
And we can definitely use some laughter right now for certain. So Jeff Bornstein, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Be sure to head out there to the Veterans Day Variety Show, a salute to service happening at the Roxy this Saturday. You can get your tickets, again, $25. Go to the Roxy website. Stick with us right here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
At Area 51 Tech Solutions, our team specializes in servicing and repairing major brands of electronics, including computers, tablets, cell phones, HD TVs, and gaming consoles.
Area 51 has been our go-to place for all our tech repair needs for years. You name it, they can fix it. Trust the kid who broke it. Give them a call today at 615-379-8113.
He shoots, and he scores! Here at Rock and Roll Sushi, we're proud to be the original American-style sushi restaurant founded on great food and rock and roll music, boasting concepts and flavors that are big, bold, and loud. We're the only place to experience the rock you love and the rolls you love with the ones you love. Come see for yourself why we're the best sushi experience in town. Find us at 108 Morris Road in Clarksville or visit our website at rockandrollsushi.com.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way when flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage. It ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Excited to share that there is an upcoming run. It is the 23rd annual Eagle Toy Run put on by the USO. Guess who we have right here with us? We have the executive director, Ann Jarvis, back with us. Thank you so much.
Oh, always a pleasure.
Oh, always nice having you, and especially when it's for a fun event that's bringing in money to the USO. What can we expect at the run?
Hopefully good weather.
Oh, fingers crossed.
I know. November, you never know. November 11th, I know it's Veterans Day, but you can enjoy your downtown Veterans Day festivities and then join us for the 23rd annual Eagle Toy Run with Appleton Harley-Davidson.
And where will this be taking place?
So it starts at Star Spangled Brewery. I know they have 2 locations, but it'll be the one closest to the 24.
Okay.
And registration starts at 11, kickstands up at 1, and then you can ride your motorcycle down safely. We're going to have police escorts and everything all the way to the Appleton Harley-Davidson store.
How many motorcyclists do you expect to have?
Oh, hopefully as many as we can get. So, the more motorcyclists, the more toys, hopefully. So It is a toy drive. Registration is either $30 cash or a new unwrapped toy that will go to a military kid.
And talk to us about the toys that will be distributed to the military kids and why this is so important. Like why, this toy run, bringing in these donations, what it does for those children.
Yeah, so this is our biggest toy drive of the year. And all the toys collected will go to the Holly Jolly Holiday event at the USO. That's in December. And that is where parents can come in and pick out toys for their kids as well as stocking stuffer, board games. So they have a little extra something special under the tree.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it. And can we go ahead and register now if we'd like?
Day of. There's none online.
Oh, so just day of.
Yeah, more like weather dependent too. We just want you to come out and have a good time. But if you do come, you will get one of these patches that you can add to your jacket. I know motorcyclists like to have their patches on their vests and their bags and stuff. So
that just now clicked for me.
Yes, this is a special edition. This is the first time we've done a patch. So we're excited. And we did this design and I feel like it fits it pretty well.
I'd say that it does. I really hope you guys find success. What did past years look like?
Yeah, well, this is the 23rd year. This is the 8th year with the USO. Okay. And at the after party, we have live music, a silent auction. It's like a little after party. It's a lot of fun. They've been doing this for a long time. Appleton's been a great partner, and we're just excited to be able to do it again with them.
So again, if you're a motorcyclist, you have that motorcycle, go ahead and gear up, get ready, come out on the afternoon of November 11th. Again, Star Spangled Brewery, and you said the one closest to 24, so they're uptown location.
Yes.
Okay, and is that where the after party will be, or will the after party be?
That's the start.
That's the start.
They start there. You can come register and hang out with us for an hour or two before the event, and then kickstands up at 1, and we'll see you at Appleton after that.
Sounds great. If people would like more information, how can they get that?
Yeah, go visit our fortcampbell.uso.org. That's our website. There, as well as you can visit Appleton Harley. They can give you all the details too.
And we always love the information and what you bring to us. So thank you for that. Again, the 23rd annual Eagle Toy Run set for the afternoon of November 11th, starting at Star Spangled Brewery. Go there, go ahead and get on the road with all the other motorcyclists.
Yeah, and get your patch.
100%, and bring that toy donation. It will really help this Christmas season.
Beginning January 1, Delta Dental of Tennessee is introducing enhanced benefits for persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
It'll include extra cleaning times for people with special needs, extra time for exams. More importantly, we will create a training program that any dentist office in the state can go online and pick that up.
At Delta Dental, we believe that the quality of oral health care should be accessible and inclusive for all.
I'm so excited about this new show.
Dino Trek is back again this year. It's bigger than we've ever had it before.
When they're about 5 months old, we'll start to see them sticking their head out of a pouch, or you might see a foot come out or a tail.
It's like an Airbnb for Joey's. Animals, nature, and fun. That's what we're all about. But during that time, we hope that you also learn something, that you're inspired to want to learn something.
What's new at the zoo with Jim Bartu.
Catch At the Zoo exclusively on Main Street Media TV. Check our on-screen TV guide for days and times.